So here, I'm going to show you a way that you can become a private lender, specifically to those people that are involved in real estate deals, because that's where I find that most people have the cash flow. They're typically doing the Burr method, and they're investing their money into real estate. And what they do is they do the buy, they do the renovate, they rent it out, and they refinance it, and then they repeat the process, right? But what they're realizing is they find themselves over leveraged in that component. So they do the buy, they do the renovate. When they go to do the refinance, that's the part that typically kills them if they're not doing it right. I'm not saying that the Burr method is bad. I'm just saying that the Burr method has its component in its components. And if the person that's doing it is not aware or not conscious of the financials that they're really putting their position in, they're putting themselves in a bad spot, right? So they do the refinance and they end up over leveraged. So are they getting cash flow? Yeah, but they're over leveraged. And that's an issue. What I've come to realize talking to different real estate investors and those in the Burr method, even hard money lenders, private money lenders, whether they're lending money to a businesses, it's not about what the ROI is all the time. Sometimes it's about how this deal is structured. If you structure a deal properly, let's say I was to loan you $100,000 to do a real estate deal. Well, if I was a hard money lender and I was doing that deal with you, I'm gonna look at your credit. I'm gonna look at your track record. All of these things I'm gonna look at. But the reality is, the thing that protects me as a hard money lender, if I was to loan to you, is the asset, right? It's the asset that you're investing into. It's what you're remodeling. It's what you're building. It's the thing you're working on. I'm giving you the money to work on a thing that's going to appreciate, that will have more value. And if you don't pay me back, hopefully I will be able to foreclose, do all the things that I need to do to recoup my money. Now, that has been around for decades. That's not new. People have been doing this type of investing forever. The problem with that method is you have to execute on the foreclosure or the repossession or the whatever, right? Or you got to report bad credit. But guess what? Reporting bad credit on someone doesn't give you your money back, right? It doesn't. If you have to go foreclose and you end up losing value because they didn't do the remodel or the market is stagnant, you can't sell the asset, whatever the issues are, you haven't recouped your value. And this is why I like to talk to private lenders and private investors, because there are better ways to do this. And people aren't just talking about it because typically most people don't know that it's there. But there are mechanisms, and I like to call them value protected assets. And I don't disclose the ones that I use, but if you want to know, feel free to reach out to me. We'll have a conversation.